Hey guys, this is Az here, bringing you what's going to be the lower bracket final of the Irish Nationals. The winner of this game going through to play in the grand final against Jared, and with me commentating is...
Hey!
Jared. So we just saw Nicole scorch death out Mike in the previous round to come through to play Wayne. So both these guys have lost one game each. Nicole had the brunt of having to fight her way through the lower bracket and is now playing against Wayne and his engineer in the future, and the winner will be going through to the grand final. So we've had a look at Wayne's Engineer in the Future a couple of games ago. So
What's he got? He's got
two
June bugs. Oh, he's put that one back.
Wow.
I think he's trying to kill.
Yeah. So we know Wayne's game now. Haley, I think Nicole's running stuff. So
yes.
Nothing. I don't think it's going to be anything too strange or startling out of Haley here.
No, it's that.
Oh, Diesel.
Look like Plascrete. Did you keep Plascrete?
Was Plascrete all or Kate one of the two? I think Plascrete's reasonably valid. I do find it hard if I've got a Diesel or two or draw. I do find it hard not holding that hand. It's how lucky you're feeling. So off we go. Mulligan from Wayne. He draws mandatorily.
There's plenty of ice in there, just maybe.
Installs.
Oh, I don't like this covered hit. Sorry, Wayne.
This is this is his next game, so he's obviously in a happier position. I look like an Atman. I don't know what else.
So yeah.
Nice. So straight away making good money.
And got your draw sorted.
So that just looks like Armitage Earth Rising in 2 clicks to take 4 credits off Armitage. That's a great start to the game.
Yep. The Armitage is so nice with Haley's ability because it's a really cheap resource that you can just pop out whenever.
And I think, funny, comparing this game, we obviously saw Andy versus HB, and even despite the open HQ, just the aggression that came out straight away. And in this game, we're now looking at Haley, who's looking to set up her rig and take advantage of that click economy saving. So I love seeing the comparison. We look at Wayne, and he's now looking to take advantage by expanding and icing up straight away. So chalk and cheese, depending on who you're up against.
Well, the Sheepers, they like to do a few really good quality runs. And the Criminals just like to run all over the place. Death for 1,000 cuts. And then Noise doesn't run at all. Oh my word, this is awesome.
So that's just about as much ice impunity as you want, and all the money taken from Armitage. She's taking the risk that that's not a 3-2 agenda. I would have thought Adonis or Eve, but it's not raised at the start of Wayne's turn.
Even if it isn't agenda, do you score straight away or do you leave it another turn?
I was about to say I think I score it, but do we think Wayne's trying to get a mandatory upgrade out?
Well, if it is, it would be fantastic play, but then what can he afford to raise to protect it against this Shaper? I don't want to say Shaper, BS.
You can say Shaper bullshit, it's okay, we know it's Shaper bullshit. You can self-mod in a program and install another program from your hand as Haley, and
Yeah, she could have her entire rig up basically in one run. Just gonna have a look.
How many cards does Nicole have in hand here? Did she draw up before running this?
She had the Earth Rise, so that would take her to 7.
Are we about to see another non-ice res into Jack out situation?
I do not know what I'll be doing at this point.
Okay. I thought we were running the remote, but maybe we're not. We're just going to hit a quandary on our ending instead.
Maybe if he didn't res anything, that was a perfect time just to Jack out and come back here. So we're going to see Refractor.
So there's a clear smelling of June bugs going on at the Irish Nationals 2015. There's a clear...
Well, it was all that Faust.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, you want to spend half your deck a hand to get into this remote, and there's your deck.
Yeah, and funny, top table Faust-wise, I think we saw some, although we haven't got footage of it. I know Ken Savage was running Faust.
Mike Sheehan.
And was Mike Sheehan as well?
Yeah.
So we just unfortunately missed it.
So that was like, as I said, she can pretty much have her entire rig out in one run.
No stealth credits yet, but...
that is not enough money to steal it. It looked like an NPD.
It was.
So, do you click?
Click for 2. One to break, one to steal.
Yep. Go again.
Just deny it. It's okay. It's an extra click and it's a couple of credits, but it's 2 points.
Yep. Well, that's her pretty much broke now, so she'll need to spend a turn or two just to build back up. But that's the beauty about the stealth rig. Once you get those recurring credits, it doesn't cost you any real money to run it anymore, except to get through barriers.
Absolutely. And I'm really wondering.
Oh, it
my
was a
word.
mandatory!
Wow.
That is ballsy.
That's fantastic from Wayne. So I'm not sure if Nicole did make the option to run and Wayne opted not to res. That does look like that's what did happen.
In that case, that was fantastic.
Wayne gets his click immediately and immediately utilises it to install a card and get a credit. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Oh my god, that is just so well played. It did smell like Tool Trap.
I did, yeah, absolutely. I had the June bug fear there.
So there's still 2 versus 2, but the fact that Wayne's got a 4th click is huge.
So you know he's running green levels. If he can get in a couple of green levels here or start getting Jackson into his money or something like that, he could just start accelerating this game. But there's a clot
Yes.
in Haley's hand, and lots of ways to get it in and around the table.
Well, like I've seen people with use the self mod or the clone chip to install a program and then pop the clot from hand.
Yeah,
Normally if it's in
absolutely.
your hand, it's no good. But for Haley, it's the reverse.
There's the green level, wow. So yeah, so knowing it's in the bin as a corp gives you that heads up. You know you got to encounter it. You want your Cyberdex virus suite. You got to clear the clone chips, so whatever way you want to deal with it. But being in hand, having that hidden, or similarly with Anarch and the Street Peddler, it's completely different ballgame.
Well, like the self-modifying code's on the table now, so you know that even if you didn't realise it was in her hand, you knew she could search it up. But even just having one extra click a turn, just to score it normally is fantastic. Because you can score any PD from non-advanced.
Oh yes, of course, absolutely.
And you can make a June bug advance 3 times.
That's terrifying, actually.
Yes. Any card that's advanced 3 times is horrifying.
When it could be a June bug or a second mandatory upgrade.
Yes. Can you imagine having 5
5
clicks a turn?
And the clock comes straight down,
Yes.
which I think is fine. Although, did decide to do that over the self mod?
Well, she probably could have. She didn't really have the money. I think she was just worried about him getting too far ahead. If you had the money, you could maybe self mod in for Recruiter.
Yep.
And then install the cloud from your hand.
I think you're exactly right. The fact that Wayne green level, hedge funded, got a couple more credits there,
Yes.
and is now at the point where he can install in advance straight away.
He doesn't even need to spend the money to biotic it. It just
Yeah.
costs him 2 real credits to score from hand.
Because you get your one from install, of course, yeah. So this is interesting. Again, yeah, that card sat for a while. It's an Eve,
Yeah.
very reasonable. One thing about Healy, because she does use a lot of stealth credits, she normally doesn't float a huge amount of attacks on her.
No.
Unless you get something like that early Katie, or if you're daily casting out, or career fairing out a daily cast or something like that. So that could stay on the table for a while.
Yeah. I think you normally see Katie Jones. It's another cheap resource to put out. You don't need that money every turn. You
Yeah.
just need it for the big turns. So this is a very interesting game. The speed of
Both decks in raking up and getting a 4th click. It's
Yeah.
a really interesting position to be in.
So Jackson, what are you looking for here? Probably just genders.
More money,
Nice.
more money in the
I
Cyberdex.
think or maybe a 9. Because again, Haley is so poor. She hasn't seen any of her recurring credits. This is a time to maybe push.
Yeah, right now a cheering on a room. Whoa! That was dumped. That was dumped. This is because dumped face up. I think.
Yes.
Which oh wait, okay.
Or maybe it was thinking.
I think because he
he
installed and then Jackson. So or installed and Jackson. Not quite sure what. Oh, he's got 4 clicks.
Of
Of course he did.
course.
Installed Jackson hedge fund. 4 click. Oh Wayne, you're one step ahead. Gave away the mission plan. So Nick, is that one of those? Oh, I've got a mission in hand, kind of like accidental misplays.
You don't even need mission anymore. You got 4 clicks. Well, you can mission and then add 2 layers of ice.
Oh wow, yes. One thing, shout out to Tracy here. She actually scored an agenda against me the other day by motioning, noting a card, and then trick of lighting 2 counters from it. And I was like, wow, never thought about it. What a way of putting 3 counters on the table that you can then trick a light with your 3rd click.
Well, what did she score?
I think she had a triple advanced fetal, I think it was. She had something on the table already that she basically just...
She probably just spent 2 clicks to...
I think, oh, maybe it is. I can't remember what it was, but it was something... I can't remember how she did it, actually. If she was on 1 credit or something like that. It was awesome anyway.
Well, here's the motion plan.
Did you see what it was?
No.
And then drawing. I'm gonna give Wayne a kick for drawing on his well, I was about to say last click, but it's not quite his last click. Ooh, what is this?
Oh, it's horrible. But the thing is, if it, I don't even know what to do against
so,
that.
So you say you can mission Nushin and ice twice, or you can mission Nushin, draw, and create another server. Wow, if that's another Mandry upgrades, 5-click turns.
You have to draw up and check it, don't you?
There's a diesel, which is going to help just that.
Yep. You have to run it. Oh, she's not biting.
No, doesn't look like it.
Get the economy.
I like that. Good
combo
combo again.
Well, if Nicole can get set up, she can just ignore all the remotes and just dig R&D for days.
Yeah, lock it down. I must admit though, there's part of me that's saying, please let this be an accelerated beta test and let's see one get fired. Another Eve. I think that's. Do you know what? I'm completely cool with that being left out there. I think Wayne's made a really good call here, saying that the call is tight for cash and just going to put that pressure on with 2 Eves taking over now.
Mm-hmm. Well, like if she has to spend 5 to go trash that, you're happy enough.
Yeah. Does that need to go down 2 credits? Yes, it does. There we go.
And now you still got 4 clicks to spend.
Yeah. So. What is that card? Oh my word! Oh, it's a meta test! Oh, fire it, Wayne! Fire it, son! Oh my god, he's firing it! He's firing it! I'm so happy. Is that Janice gonna see play? Is that Janice? No! Oh! Three none?
He's
really?
got Jackson on the table. And
oh, how horrible not to get a single piece of ice though.
He's still got 4 clicks left to spend.
Install another beta test from that. Okay, the claw's on the table. So, I love that play. So, Mushin and Notioning a beta test. Absolutely fantastic. This man has big cojones.
Well, let's just say anything with 3 advancement counters on it is so scary. Could have been a cerebral overrider.
Oh my word!
Even a Junebug taking out, 6 cards.
So first pick looked like draw.
Jackson draw?
I think so, yeah. I must admit, if I was in Nicole's shoes here, I'd be mixture of terrified, confused, bewildered. Some more ice, which I think is sad that's coming up now, but I think he does need that just to get maybe a remote. I think we want to see either a Cyberdex or a server that you can start baiting the runner through.
Well, baiting, it's not a problem once she gets her recurring credits up. It doesn't cost you any real money to come free. You kind of need enough of the same ice to sort of tax the
or an ash at the back of it to kind of Oh.
And the fact is, Nicole, I don't know, can we see it in Nicole's hand? Maybe she's got all the pieces and she's just holding them to explode them out when there's a window. I think I see one Ghost Runner.
Sad for a little bit late to the game, Astrolabe there.
Yeah. It's just been hard to get the money going.
Yeah, I don't know what. I assume she's running Drip Economy. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. That's Double Ghost. And how many sets of those little cute little orange tokens does she have? Because I've only got 1, and that's not enough to use. She must have 2 or 3 together there.
Well, did her and Mike both qualify for the cut at regionals?
Must have.
Well, Mike, he beat the 2 of us.
Yeah. So
I think Nicole was higher.
I think we just bounced off the Eli, and then we've run out to the remote and hit Turing, which we are going to boost. Yeah. Refractor and break. And what are we going to see? Oh, it is a beta test. Wow. So as soon as Wayne drew into some ice there, he just decided to pop it down and go for it.
He's been pretty short and nice. Would you just clear that clock?
And have a click spare? Yeah, I mean...
Just tax the recursion in it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, tell me the lotto numbers tomorrow, please, Sharon. So yeah, I think clearing, purging virus counters and hedge funding is a perfectly legitimate turn. The clone chips on the table, obviously.
Yeah. But look, you've got the June bug to try and bail it out a second time. And then just purge again and keep going.
The mandatory upgrade score just changes everything about this game.
Tempo just that the corporation gains is brilliant.
Some memory and some silencer, and I think she's got a cloak and lockpick and a cloak and silencer in hand, I think, for next turn. So that's Wayne can't hang about too much.
The longer he waits, the more inevitable it's going to be when her rig gets set up. And they're 4 for 4 now. And the Claudia is putting pressure on him. So come to HQ.
5 cards is not 6. Oh, another
mission.
I bet Wayne's just like, too bad you didn't see any of the 4 cards I'm about to mission. One's coming.
I love that mission. Accelerated beta test play. Imagine if he had team sponsorship. So awesome.
I just can't even imagine. Cannot even imagine. Wow. Install.
Yeah,
baits the clot out with a single advance.
And is that not something rubbish?
Let's work out what he's going to do with his next 2 clicks. Because we installed, advanced, and
keep going.
Is advancing twice more.
It is pretty scary.
If that's a 5-3, it's game ending.
I don't know if he's running any 5-3s. Does he have the space?
Well, if you think about it, so what? So 6 from beta tests, 6 from upgrades, possibly 6 from any PDs, so probably not.
No.
Double clots now. Cloaks. Double cloaks is nice.
So it's pretty much the rig all set up. So you can't get through barriers
yeah. And we're going to go check this.
Well, that beta test is kind of make you a bit suspicious.
And accessing.
Oh, how many cards? Not enough.
Oh wow! A 6 net damage Junebug's going to just immediately end what was a really good game from both players there. I really enjoyed that. Something a bit different and a real thought-provoking one, I think.
Yeah, I just loved the misdirection in that. It's like proper Netrunner, like.
Proper Netrunner, yeah.
Poker-esque.
That's it. I think it's what sets Netrunner aside from Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh or anything like that. It's got that element of...
Yeah, just let it all hang out, put it on the table and saying, do you have the cojones to run for it?
Well, look, thanks so much for watching, guys. You can see the previous game on the left or the grand final over on the right.